quick, so I must be a good teacher. It picked nicht ich, sondern it. That's why I want to be a teacher when I grow up. Before I can do that, though, I need to learn lots and lots. Maybe one day my mom won't be such a pill and will let me go to a big, fancy school with lots of other students. Say, did you see Rubik's dog? He's a little cutie. I'm going to try to teach him how to bark. Okay. Rubik wohnt hier oder was? He's taking a nap. Hello, this is my brother's home. Perhaps you have seen him tending the sheep. I have to return here from time to time to restock. Since you have been such a loyal customer, I will give you a one-time special prize. Hey, it's a marvelous coin. A strange frogman tried to pay with that, and when I told him it was not acceptable currency, he stormed off. Also, I want to thank you for introducing me to Cubbins. He has brought me much joy. Here is a little something extra just for you. Hey, it's a Mecha Super Bowl. Soon I will set out on the road again. I'm afraid that my journey will take me to dangerous places. This has been waiting on me. Or weighing. Oh, keine Ahnung, wie man das ausspricht. I think that it is best to leave Cubbins here. It is hard to imagine life without him now, but if something were to happen to him, I would be quite sad. He will be much happier in a peaceful village such as this. Okay. Der Super Mecha Ball, das war doch the bounce factor is off the scale. 1000% Luck best Match. Okay. Was hast du eigentlich für Luck? 64. Also wäre das, rechnen wir mal ganz kurz, 1000 mal 64. Wirklich 64.000 Schaden? Ich weiß ja nicht, ob das wirklich der Grundschaden ist, den der verursacht. Ich glaube nicht. Warum ist das eine runde Erdkugel? Achso, der Halsatlas, okay. Macht Sinn. My brother Rubik travels the world. Mir ist übrigens auch erst vor kurzem aufgefallen, dass der Name Rubik ist eine Anspielung an den Rubik Cube und der dreht da immer seinen Kopf und dann hat er unterschiedliche Farben, deswegen heißt der Rubik. Weil ich bin einfach nur dumm. Ich bin einfach dumm. Gott, das hätte mir schon viel eher auffallen müssen, das Wortspiel. Oh, und die Anspielung, wie auch immer man es nennen möchte. We decided it would be more logical if one of us were to stay here and look after the family farm. I want a coin toss. Sometimes my brother brings trinkets home from his travels. He seems interested in them, but they serve no purpose. I don't really understand things like that. Okay. Die Schafe kann ich nicht untersuchen. Die erinnern mich irgendwie so ein bisschen an die Schafe aus Rakun. Ein kleines bisschen. So. Eine Bank. Moin. Ach, du mal wieder. This is an outrage. I demand to see Mr. Cruz. Why don't you get it? You have already been denied a loan several times. Mr. Cruz has no time for you. I have to know that Mr. Cruz and I go way back. He's one of my closest and dearest friends. Look, Mr. Frog. That's Mr. Marvelous. Whatever. Mr. Cruz made himself clear. You are no longer welcome here or at any other Cruz-owned ich kann es gar nicht aussprechen, sorry. Irgendwie stolpert man Zunge komplett. Fine. If that's how it is, then that's how it is. But I just want you to know, my head is filled with marvelous ideas. There's no end to the marvelous things I can accomplish. One day, you'll look back at today and think, that was the day I insulted the very successful Mr. Marvelous. I'm ashamed of who I am. That's my impression of you. I hope that stinks. Nicht wirklich. Jimmy, old chum. There's nothing the matter here. Nothing the matter at all. Mr. Cruz and I were just finalizing a business transaction. Quite boring, I assure you. When I see you, I just want to talk about more marvelous things. That said, I'm quite busy now. We have to catch up another day. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, Brock. You really want to bank here? Oh wow! Now nobody in the village does, and tourism has been so slow lately. Mr. Cruz will probably shut us down soon, but I'll take what I can get. Okay. 17.000, ich hab 22.000. So. Einfach mal so. So, have a nice day. Gut, dann reden wir mal mit dir. That stupid frog got slime on my shirt. Mr. Cruz is a very busy man. Keep your conversation brief. Jimmy, it's been a while. I almost didn't recognize you. You seem older now, more responsible. I hope that frog didn't cause too much of a scene. You see, Jimmy, there are two kinds of people in the world. There are normal people like you and me, and there are useless people like Mr. Frog. Useless people just exist to drag you down. They never contribute anything to society. Ich wette, da tut sich gar nicht hier oder ganz drin groß sehen, oder? Das war wieder böse, aber ja. They spend all their time asking for handouts and never accomplish anything. Sometimes they literally stink. You don't want to be a useless person, do you, Jimmy? Then you should keep reaching for success. Useless people will just bother you, so you have to tell them to get lost. It might seem harsh, but it's the only way you can truly be successful. Anyway, I've talked long enough. I don't really have time to visit any further. The upcoming merger is dominating my thoughts right now. I'm sure you can see yourself out. Er ist ein ganz schönes Arschloch geworden, ne? Naja, Erfolg verderbt halt. Com Valley is a lot like Smile. That reminds me, my mom hasn't tried to contact me at all. I've been sending postcards from every town I visited, but I've gotten 0 replies. Ja, das wollte ich gerade sagen. Vielleicht, weil du die ganze Zeit von einer Stadt zur nächsten reist und sie dann immer wieder an die, dann denkt, du hast dich da hingelassen und dann schreibst du den nächsten Brief dann erstmal an die Adresse hin und dann kommt es dir an, weil du da nicht wohnst. So, I guess it's hard to track me down since I'm moving all the time. Well, whatever. I'm having a good time here. I rode on a sheep's back for a while. Then I took a nap. Honestly, I'm looking forward to going somewhere different. This town's not exciting enough for me. Okay. Kann man da runter eigentlich oder ist das ist das einfach nur Map? Ich glaube, das ist einfach nur Map, oder? Ich habe gerade nicht den Maker auf oder so und das Spiel ist encrypted. Von daher there's not much to do here. Vor allem das Spiel ist auch kein Spiel, das würde ich nicht unbedingt decrypten, weil das ist kein Drecksspiel, wie manche andere. I miss my room. Was denn? Ist das ein Hotel oder so? Popova. Welcome. Mainly told me you are just passing through. Feel free to check out the rooms. We used to be quite a tourist destination. People prefer to go to the beach nowadays. I still like to keep things nice and tidy just in case. If you decide to stay, breakfast is at 7. We have pancakes in a variety of interesting shapes. Ja, und Pancakes in der Form von 1, 2, 3 bis zu 0, Viereck, Dreieck, Fünfeck, Sechseck, es gibt 7-Eck, keine Ahnung, 8-Eck, 9-Eck, ja, How long has it been since we have had time alone together? Too long. I'm sorry I haven't been around as much. When things get hectic, I tend to retreat to my studies. Well, you better be sorry. You have got a lovely wife right here. She can support you, you know? I know. There have been advancements in knowledge over... There have been advancements in knowledge over the Proto-Mesophilio-era, so it's easy to lose myself in that instead of focusing on personal. Was ist das? Das will ich jetzt googeln. Protome. So. Video ist das immer ein. Ach, das ist einfach nur ein Kunstblock vom Spiel. Ich habe gerade nichts, außer nur irgendeine so eine Seite über das Spiel habe ich da nichts so gefunden. Ich kann noch gerade irgendwas trinken. Ja. Also ich kriege ja immer noch dieses Waifu-Zeug immer noch total gar nicht, weiß ich. Auch wenn es übelst teuer ist. Irgendwie finde ich das geil. Well, you should be around when you can. Especially now. But I do love how smart you are. You are my favorite paleontologist, you know? Da ist Paläontologe oder was? You like me even more than Dr. Karutas? Oh. Dr. Karutas isn't nearly as cute as you. Ja, nehmt euch ein Zimmer, Leute. Seriously though, Dr. Karutas is really killing it in the publication department right now. What a view. This town is really romantic once you get past the sheep poop smell. Okay. Oh hey Jimbo, I guess you caught me eavesdropping again. It's easy to do when you are being left out of stuff. I know I'm supposed to be an adult, so I don't like to make waves. But it's hard when you have a sister and she's a big part of your life, and then she doesn't have any time for you anymore. It's dumb and pathetic to care about that, but I can't help how I feel. Oh, there are my boys. Are you ready to head out? The legs of the ancient giant are to the north. Ah, da wollten wir hin, stimmt. The locals have a legend about how the giant was on a long journey and grew so tired of walking that he took off his own legs. Interesting, isn't it? Naja, es ist eher sehr gruselig. I can relate. Gott. Ja. Ich kann mir vorstellen, warum. Irgendwie Lars ist irgendwann Spirit Animal, der ist ganz so faul wie ich. Der ist so ein Gamer, der Typ, also von daher. Das ist schon lustig. Oh, hello Jimmy. This is my hometown. My mother runs the inn here. It's a nice place for tourists who want to relax in the countryside. I think my days as a sailor are over. I learned lots of things, so it was a worthwhile experience, but I don't think there's much left for me to learn. Captain Fish is quite a handful too. I was hoping he would stay here for a while, but he set off on his own. That's going to be problematic, as I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how to steer the sea worm. That was my duty. I'm sure he'll be fine. He always seems to survive despite his thoughtless behavior. I know that the concept of luck isn't logical, but my travels with him made me think luck is real, and Captain Fish has it. Oh, and before we came here, we dropped Henry off in Smile. You should visit him sometime. Okay. Oh, hier war auch wieder unser Freund. The Journey of a Nameless Monk, Chapter 6. After traveling down the path of enlightenment, I found a small village. It's a good place to rest my tired body. That said, there are some things here that kind of piss me off. I don't like how it's so calm and peaceful here. I kind of wish people got into more fights, and the clean air is giving me a headache. If it were smoggier, maybe I could feel the air in my lungs. When I try to relax, it helps if I imagine cars honking and people yelling at each other. I guess I wasn't raised in a crappy little country town like this. Fine by me. That ram was giving me the evil eye, so I grabbed its horns and shook its head around. It bit me pretty hard, so I climbed up here and made fun of it until it started headbutting the wall. Man, animals sure are stupid. Here's a poem. Calm lake reflecting. The wandering eye of a child. Do fish think we stink? Haiku. Und und da ist der, okay. Das ist der Widder, der da gegen das Ding da gelaufen ist. Da ist doch bestimmt eine Hülle oder sowas drin, oder? Denke ich mal. Kinder geht zusammen. Finde ich ja, aber komm, was soll ich so sagen? Oh, ich habe kein Geld. Upsi. Fires works of extreme Jimmy on the Kyondo. A hand-woven bag that feels kind of exotic. Das ist nicht stärker als unseres Zeug. Nunchaku made of hard plastic to replicate a plot from a martial arts film. Last only. Auch nicht besser als unser Zeug. Sein, das können wir kaufen. Ich will erstmal Geld aufheben. I heard that this is a tourist hotspot, but there's hardly any foot traffic at all. Maybe just not the right time of year. Okay. So, jetzt will ich erstmal kurz Geld abheben gehen und dann gehe ich hier mal eben einkaufen. Und daher, wie lange schon auf 38 Minuten. Nochmal alles. So. Mal gucken, wie viel ich brauchen werde. Ich glaube nicht allzu viel. Ich mag die Musik hier. So, also das Eiszeichen, das brauche ich irgendwie nicht. Bild. Büstern einmal, Hot Top einmal. Einmal Bomb. Was ist das einzelne? Auf jeden Fall mal auffüllen, den Kram. Oh Gott, Coca-Cola habe ich fast keinen mehr gehabt, ey, Alter. Weiter. Kollege. So. In den Emergency Exits brauche ich eigentlich auch nicht mehr, ne? Weil ich habe ja den VIP-Pass. Genau. Unlimited Loser brauche ich die eigentlich nicht mehr, oder? Theoretisch. Ich hoffe zumindest mal. Also ne, kaum was wert, also das ist eigentlich einfach nur. Verkaufen wir es einfach. Wie ist denn eigentlich das Mac, was Super Bowl wert? 5000. Ui. Eben mal auf. So. Das haben wir schon. So. Und Geld wieder Einlage gehen. Ich glaube, Waffen brauche ich jetzt nicht unbedingt, weil irgendwie habe ich schon Zeug, was stärker ist. Also die hat sie wieder auch schon im Kyondo und achso, wir haben das schon alles gehabt. Okay, das war alles Zeug, was auch schon oben verkauft worden ist. Okay. Dann vergiss es. So. Nein,